All right. So let's talk about evaluating deals, guys. So when we are doing wholesaling, we essentially are gift wrapping an investment property to, like I said, a fix and flipper or a buy and hold investor. So those two individuals look at properties in two totally different ways. So first, we'll start off with the fix and flipper. Now, there's a formula out there called ARV times 70% minus repairs equals offer or equals investment price. Now, that doesn't include the wholesaler fee. So, if, as a wholesaler, you would want to add your wholesaling fee. So, it would be ARV minus times 70% minus repairs minus wholesale fee. Um, so, but as a real estate fix and flipper, without the wholesale fee included, that's the investment price that they would pay. So when you're looking at a deal, you want to look at that deal. You want to use that formula because in most markets that formula is relevant. Some markets like LA or Seattle or even Atlanta or some markets where it's kind of like high demand, they will go more than 70%. Some markets they won't go as high as 70%. So like Detroit or something like that, it kind of varies. So, but as a rule of thumb, you want to use that because that's 99% of the time going to be what it is, and and that's how we are evaluating deals. So what that means is ARV is the price of the property, the retail price of the property once the repairs are done. That's the ARV. So you can get a realtor. So let's say you cold calling, you get a deal on a line. Um, and you want to know the ARV. So you get the you can call an agent, and good ways to network with agents. Real quick nugget is okay. You just start calling agents in your local market. Hey, my name's Eric Hunter, and I'm about to start wholesaling. And well, let's just say I'm about to start investing in properties. That's what I would say to them. Hey, my name's Eric Hunter. I'm about to start investing in properties. I'm doing my own marketing. And a lot of the leads I probably won't be able to work with, being that I'm an investor and I'm going to need them at a discount, right? Because it's 70%. All right. So you could tell them, hey, in exchange, I'd be willing to send you my leads that I can't use if you would just run comps for me, right? So essentially, you can get realtors to work for you. Yeah, essentially you can get realtors to work for you as you work for them. So so now you can do call two or three realtors, tell them that spiel, and so that you're not wearing them out. You can just kind of you know use one, then use the next one, use the third one, and the leads that you can't use, people that are saying, hey, no, that price is too low, you can kind of say, hey, well, I can refer you to a realtor. It's really good, top of the market. And that way you're fulfilling your obligation. But that's how you're gonna get your ARV is by networking with realtors, getting real comps from MLS. The MLS is like the holy grail of real estate. And only agents have access to that. Now, another level is once you start working with these agents, you can ask them to make you an assistant on their account. So once you send them 5, 10, 20 leads, it's like, hey man, would you be willing to make me an assistant on the account? You see that I'm serious. You see that I'm sending you leads. It will make my job easier, and I'll still be sending you leads. And then you can lock in with that one realtor. So just try to build rapport and see who you can lock in with, so that you could build that your foundation as far as in your business, to not have to go through somebody else. The next step is after you have your ARV, you need to know your repairs because you have ARV times 70% minus repairs. So on Craigslist, you can go in there. There's contractors posting all day, every day on Craigslist. You can reach out to 3, 4 of them, and every time that you have a property starting off, you want to go on the appointment, right? So you cold call them, they say, yeah, I'm interested. You want to talk to them, build your rapport, go through your script. And then, you want to set the appointment because you're new. So when you go out there, you want to tell them, hey, I'm going to be bringing my partner. And then you want to tell a contractor on Craigslist that has free estimates, hey, can you meet me out at the property? And And I'm sure that they would be more than happy to meet you out at the property. You tell them, hey, I'm an investor. I'm flipping houses now. I'm going to need a contractor. Can you meet me out here? So when you schedule it with the seller, you also schedule it with the contractor. Y'all all meet out there. They're able to give you a price. Now, if you're smart and if you're thorough, you can do two contractors. You can have one meet you at one time and then one pull straight up after that, and tell the seller like, hey, this is my crew. We're just getting estimates so I can know what I'm looking at. So after you gathered all that data, now you have your ARV times your 70% minus the repairs that they gave you, and now you have your investment price, right? So basing that investment price on what you can negotiate with the seller will dictate what you can make a wholesale fee on. And that's how we come up with our offers, guys. That's how we evaluate deals. Don't make it any more complicated than that. Very simple. And that's the secret. That's how we're doing it. And from there, you know where you need to be, where somebody's going to buy it from you at, right? And then your wholesale fee is kind of workable within that number. You don't want to always say, hey, I'm going to make 20,000. No, it may be a $5,000 deal, maybe a $50,000 deal. So you just want to talk to the seller, build your rapport, get the number out of them first. He who says the first number loses in sales, right? So when you're talking to your seller, you don't want to be throwing numbers out there first. You want to be saying stuff like, hey, I don't want to waste your time. I don't want to waste mine. If I had to bring a bag of money, how much money would need to be in there? You want to just kind of tell them stuff. They're going to be like, no, give me your offer. You're going to say, hey, well, I don't want to spend too much time on it if we're way out of the ballpark. That's why I'm on the phone with you. That's why I gave you the call, just to see if I need to go further into it and if this is a deal. I have money and I'm trying to buy a property, but I understand if I have to call 10 more people if you're not the one. So you want to let them know, you want to reverse it and let them know like, hey, I need your number first, because that'll tell me if I need to put more time and effort into doing due diligence and researching this deal. You know what I'm saying? Before I even am able to give you a valid offer, because I do have to do my homework and my due diligence. So those are super gems in how we evaluate deals, make offers, guys. Rewind this video, watch it again, implement the stuff that I'm telling you. It works. I've done it my whole career, and you'll get good at it to the point where you can guess, where you can estimate your own repairs and you start to know your own ARVs as well. Or you will have built a relationship with an agent where you'll be able to get MLS access on your own. So any questions, drop them in the group for sure. And other than that, we'll see you in the next video, guys. Peace.